You attract what you are. That's definitely true. You attract what you are. I know that like you've probably heard that before, like plenty of people have said it, and it's kind of like a thing of like, what exactly does that even mean? What it means is whatever type of person that you are on the inside, however you think about yourself, whatever you believe about yourself, that's going to show up in the external, like in your everyday life. It's going to show up in the world. It's going to show up in how you carry yourself. It's going to show up in how you speak. It's going to show up in even how like you treat other people. A lot of times, like how people think and believe about themselves, that shows up in the way that how they treat and think about other people. Hence projection and things like that. And something that you'll find though, so say if you're finally at the point where you are actually very loving towards yourself. You're in a state where you're very loving towards yourself, you love yourself and you care about yourself. That way that you view yourself will start to show up all around you. The way that you view yourself, you'll start to view other things in that same exact sense. And it's basically like the more love you have for yourself, the more loving sort of things start to come your way. And it's kind of like, you ever notice like whenever you get upset, or say if you get mad or irritated or angry, and it's like one thing after the other just keeps happening and it makes you more angry, it's a similar thing. Like the more that you are loving and you put that type of energy out, like positivity, it's like the more that you receive for that. And it's not always an instant thing, but it definitely can be. And I'm sure just like the angry thing where that happened instantly, there's times where like maybe in a positive sense that it has happened instantly. But the thing also that you notice is there will be things that will happen that aren't always a positive thing, or like naturally majority of people won't react to it in a positive way, and so it will disrupt whatever positive vibe that you're on. It would disrupt whatever mood that you're on if something not inherently positive happens. And so you could be in a positive state of mind, a positive mindset, and then something wrong or bad happens and it will completely throw you off, and then the butterfly effect of the first vibe that you have will stop. And it is a thing like where you can get into a habit, and like where if something negative happens, you decide to not react like that, not react in like the typical way. And I feel like that is the key to that, you know, because regardless, there will always be positive and negative things that happen. It's just a matter about how you decide to react to them. And as far as law of attraction, it's like, yeah, you attract what you are. And so if you're a person that has decided to focus on yourself, if you're a person that has decided to really work for the things that you want, if you're a person that decided to go after the goals that you want, and if you're a person that can envision your dreams, if you have certain aspirations, and you genuinely believe that that's something that you are capable of having in your life, it's like there will be things that will start to happen to kind of confirm that. And it's the same thing for in a negative sense. If you believe that you are undeserving and that it's something out of your reach and that you could never have that, if you're a person that thinks that all bad things always happen to you, only bad things happen to you, there will be things that will start to happen to confirm that for you. One, like, it happens simultaneously a lot of times. Not all the time, but it's like, if you believe that you only deserve bad things, there will be things that will come and basically confirm that for you. Another example that I'll give, say like whenever you were a kid, and say that you were waiting for your mom to come out of the store, and so you're just chilling in the back seat or something, and a certain amount of time passes, you don't say anything still, more time passes, more time passes, more time passes, and then you're finally like, where is she at? Where's my parent at? You know, where's my mom at? Where's my dad at? Like, they're taking too long in the store. And as soon as you thought that, they walk out of the store. And it's like, that's a good example of what I mean by the whole manifestation thing, because I feel like all of this stuff ties into each other. Like your self beliefs that you have, and what you attract, and manifestation as well. It like all ties into each other, because like if you believe a certain type of way about yourself, if you have a certain core value, you know, that will show up in what you're gonna show up and what you're gonna be capable of manifesting for yourself, and what you're gonna be able to attract for yourself. You know, it's like if you are like, positive things is something that would be considered a high vibration, you know, like positive things that make you feel good. And that's another thing, how you feel on the inside about the things that you want. Like, think about if you got everything you wanted, right? How would you feel on the inside if you got all of those things that you wanted? Whatever way that you would feel on the inside if you had everything that you wanted, that's the feeling that you need to embody every single day, you know? Because something that I learned over the years, that's really how it works, versus it being a thing of like, okay, once I get that, then I'll feel like that. A lot of people have that mindset where they feel like they can only feel those emotions or that sort of feeling once they already have everything that they desire. And it actually is the complete opposite. You should already feel like that. And it is weird to like think about it, because it's like, why does it work like that? That's just something over the years that I ended up figuring out. It's like you letting yourself and allowing yourself to feel however you would feel if you had it every single day before you have it, and you keep that feeling, that's going to contribute towards attracting it in your life. And I had to switch locations because it's raining right now, but yeah, basically once you have that feeling on the inside, keep that feeling as if you already have it, and that will contribute towards you attracting that into your life. If you have the feeling like you don't have it and you'll never get it, or when is it gonna come, that's literally all you're going to experience, is stuff that shows that you still don't have it, and that it's still not in your life, and that it's something you still gonna have to chase. And that's another thing too, like when people talk about, like, not to go into like money, because that's not what this is about, but like when people talk about chasing money, it's like that's what you're gonna attract. If you're always thinking about chasing money and you always embody that feeling of a person that's going to always chase money, that is what you're going to receive, is just things that show up that let you know that you're just going to constantly chase money. But it's a different thing to feel like you already have those things, saying that you actually have those things in your possession, and then allowing yourself to feel like you already have it. However you would feel if you had the money or whatever it is that you're desiring, you need to feel that feeling, and that's what's going to lead to you attracting things and basically manifesting it as well. Manifesting is like where you envision a certain thing that you want, or a certain life that you want, and you think about how you're going to feel about that, and you're very intentional and you're very specific about what you are desiring. And then you release that. You don't constantly think about it over and over again. People think that whenever to get things that they want, that they have to constantly keep thinking about it, otherwise it's not going to happen. And it's actually the complete opposite. You think about it in that moment, and then basically all you do is embody that. You do the things that would lead you. What would the person be doing that lives the life that you want? Do those things. But just filling up your mind, constantly saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, that's putting out that you don't have it yet. And so that's what you're going to receive, you know, just things letting you know that you don't have it yet. But living and embodying as if you have those things already, and having the feeling that you have that already, is going to lead you into having those things physically in reality. The main important thing is to just make sure that you are feeling how you would feel as if you have it. And usually that's a very like uplifting feeling, that's a very positive feeling, it's a very good feeling to have that. And putting out that type of energy, you know what I'm saying, that's something that you're going to receive, leading to you attracting the things that you want, hence manifesting. That's how I perceive it over the years of experiencing it. That's something that I've learned, and it's like you can really do that, but it starts with you reprogramming your mind first of all. And I know I say that a lot in the videos because it's such an important thing, and it can really change your life. it will change your life, actually. Like, reprogramming your mind and correcting, or not even correcting as if it's wrong, but just switching your way of thinking for yourself and believing that you are capable of having those things also contributes towards that. If you resonated with anything I spoke about in this video, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing so that this video may reach someone who may also need to hear this message. Thank you. Bye.